Greybridge was a city wrapped in secrets, where fog rolled in thick from the river, swallowing streets whole. People whispered stories of things in the mist, older than the city itself. The most famous, when darkness threatened, a raven would appear at Forth and Hollow, a warning of loss. Detective Mara Vex didn't believe in omens, only facts and evidence. Legends were for children, not for a detective with a city to protect. Her office was cluttered, the air heavy with old paper and stale coffee. On her corkboard, a faded photo of her father, a detective who vanished years ago. He'd filled her head with stories, but those died with his disappearance. Mara solved crimes, ignored legends, and kept her world black and white. One evening, as the sun faded, Mara left the precinct into a fog thicker than usual. Something small and dark drifted down, landing on her coat sleeve, a single glossy black feather. She brushed it away, telling herself it was just from a crow. But as she walked home, she couldn't shake the feeling of unseen eyes watching. The city felt different tonight. It felt older. In her apartment, Mara tried to forget the feather. The silence pressed in, and memories of her father's disappearance resurfaced. On impulse, she opened his old chest. Inside, a leather-bound journal. She'd never read it, but tonight she couldn't resist. The pages spoke of shadows that moved, a secret society called the Eye Collectors, and birds as watchers. Her father believed the legends were real. He described a symbol, a circle with a single eye, and a special mirror that revealed hidden things. The Eye Collectors, he warned, were always watching. The raven at Forth and Hollow was their herald. The journal felt cold in her hands. The phone rang. Forth and Hollow. Mara's blood ran cold. She arrived to chaos police tape, paramedics, and a historian dead on the pavement. The victim specialized in city folklore, but it was the scene that chilled her. Hundreds of tiny bird tracks scratched into the wet pavement, all converging on the body. No weapon, no witnesses, just the impossible. Then she saw what the paramedics tried to hide. The man's eyes were gone, replaced by smooth, empty sockets. The Eye Collectors, her father's warning, echoed in her mind. The legend was real. The raven at Forth and Hollow had been a warning, not a story. Mara realized this was no ordinary case. It was a message sent across the years from her missing father. The city's secrets were no longer just stories. She had ignored the signs. Now the case was personal. The fog seemed to close in, as if the city itself was watching. Mara knew the hunt had begun. She was no longer just a detective. She was a daughter chasing shadows. Back at the precinct, Mara tried to explain her theory. Her father's journal, the Eye Collectors, the raven. Lieutenant Dell dismissed it as fantasy. Frustrated, Mara returned home, Dell's words echoing in her mind. She stood before the old family mirror, the one from her father's journal. Could it really reveal hidden things? She whispered, "Eye Collector." The glass rippled. For a moment, she saw a dark room, shelves lined with jars, each holding a pair of human eyes. The vision vanished, leaving her breathless. It was all real. The mirror, the collectors, the danger. Her father hadn't been lost. He'd been fighting a secret war. Now, that war was hers. Mara stared at her reflection, no longer just a detective, but a daughter with a mission. The next morning, Mara placed her badge and weapon on Dell's desk. "I'm not chasing a ghost," she said. "I'm hunting a killer, my way." She walked out, leaving her old life behind. The weight of her father's legacy settled on her shoulders. She was no longer Detective Vex, just Mara, a hunter in a city of shadows. Her only map, the leather-bound journal. She would follow its clues, find the Eye Collector, and learn the truth about her father. Greybridge was no longer just a city. It was a place of magic and danger. As she walked toward Forth and Hollow, a black raven watched from above. The legend was alive. The hunt had just begun.